What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race 6 for the 2024 Credit One NASCAR Amex Credit Card 300. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This week in the NASCAR Xfinity Series has a Homestead Miami Speedway, a 1.5-mile racetrack that puts on some really great racing where drivers can run the top, can run the bottom, and provide some really excellent, fantastic, and really fun multi-groove racing. The last time we ran here at Homestead Miami Speedway, we saw Sam Mayer pick up his fourth and final victory of the 2023 season. He'll be looking to pick up his fourth Xfinity Series victory this weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. So now, we're going to go ahead and jump into picks. But before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather for this weekend is looking extremely promising. It's going to be 84 degrees a high with 72 degrees as a low with a 0% chance of rain with cloudy skies. Going to be some really nice weather for the standards of Florida. Going to be some pretty good weather if you're headed out to Homestead Miami Speedway this weekend. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the playoff standings going into the second race of the round of 8. So A.J. Allmendinger is locked into the round of Championship 4 with his win from last week at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Justin Allgaier is 32 points above the cutoff line. Cole Custer is 16 points above, and Chandler Swift is 8 points above. Austin Hill is 8 points below. Jesse Love is 13 below. Sam Mayer is 23 points below. And Sammy Swift is 53 points below. This will likely change throughout the race, and it could lead to a very exciting, intriguing race when we get to Martinsville next week. But I think these playoff points are going to change over the course of the race. So now we're going ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, here's how picks usually work on the channel. I do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle throughout the weekend who will not run well. I do 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers who desperately need a good run who I think will have a good run this weekend or are kind of good at this type of racetrack. And I do my winner's pick, the driver I think is going to win the race overall. And that are the drivers you need to watch out for. And usually for the Xfinity Series, you got 4 drivers you need to watch out for along with the race winner. So now we'll go ahead and jump into picks. Here are my suck picks for the Credit One NASCAR Amex Credit Card 300. My first suck pick for this weekend at Homestead is the driver of the 11 car for Kaulig Racing, Josh Williams. Josh Williams has struggled a lot so far in 2024. Well, he did get a pretty solid finish this past weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where I believe he got a finish inside the top 15. He just has not had the overall pace and speed throughout the 2024 campaign. And I don't trust the 11 team this year. Yes, he will be back with his organization in 2025, but this year's just been a little bit of a mess for Josh Williams, unfortunately. I think he's going to end up struggling. I don't think he's going to bring the speed to contend. I think he likely finishes outside of the top 20 most likely this weekend at Homestead. My second suck pick for this weekend at Homestead is a driver of the 2 car for Richard Childress Racing, Jesse Love. Jesse Love has been up and down so far in 2024. He started the year off really well, got the win at Talladega, and did start the playoffs off pretty solidly with some really good runs and was able to advance to the round of 8. Unfortunately, I just don't expect much this weekend. The RCR cars were not that fast this past weekend in Vegas. I know he got a top 10 finish, but I just don't think he's had the pace and speed to contend as much recently. I don't think he's going to have the car capable of contending with the win, unfortunately. I think he's going to struggle a bit, and sadly, I think he likely finishes outside the top 10, which is kind of under the standards of what the 2 cars been when Sheldon Creed drove it. I think Jesse Love is sadly going to end up not running as well as we all kind of expect him to run this weekend at Homestead. And now we're going ahead and jump on underdog picks for the Credit One NASCAR Amex Credit Card 300. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at Homestead is a driver 26 car for Sam Hunt Racing, Ryan Truex. Ryan Truex making an extra start here in 2024 this weekend. And I expect Ryan Truex to have a really good opportunity to run well. He's already won 2 races so far this year, that being, of course, at Dover and Daytona. And the 26 car, well, hasn't been the fastest car out there. If you put a good driver behind the wheel, that car can obviously run up front. I think Ryan Truex is going to have a pretty fast car this week, and I think he'll at least contend for a top 10, and I think he does have an outside chance and potentially outside opportunity where he maybe, just maybe, could get a top 5 this weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. My second underdog pick for this weekend at Homestead is a driver in the 97 car for Kaulig Racing, Shane Van Gisbergen. Yes, I picked SVG as an underdog pick many times this year, but SVG always outperforms the equipment. And I think that while he did have a bad week in Vegas where he had an engine issue, I think he turns it around with a top 15 run at least. I think this 97 team has gotten better as the races progress, and the more experience SVG's gotten, the better he's gotten on these ovals. I think he can qualify inside the top 20 potentially for this weekend. I think he will have some solid pace pace and speed, and I do think that Shane Van Gisbergen will have a chance and opportunity to at least get a top 15 finish this weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. And now we're going ahead and jump onto the winner's pick for the 2024 Credit One NASCAR Amex Credit Card 300. Who am I picking to win? The driver who I'm picking to win this weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway has already won 2 times so far in the 2024 campaign, winning at Pocono and Bristol this season. This driver has also been historically good at this racetrack. I'm picking the driver of double zero car for Stewart-Haas Racing, Cole Custer, to pick up his 3rd win and advance his way to the championship 4. Cole Custer historically has been really good at this racetrack. He won here in 2017, which was his first career NASCAR Xfinity win, and nearly won the championship in 2018 at this track. I think Cole Custer is going to be really strong this weekend. He's been good on the mile and a half throughout the year, and he almost won this race last year, but unfortunately had a flat tire not too long near the end of the event. I think Cole Custer is going to be strong, and I think Cole Custer, like I said, will pick up that 3rd victory of 2024 and lock his way into the championship for this weekend. And now we're going ahead and jump onto the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at Homestead. Who should you have your drivers to watch out for? The first driver to watch out for this weekend at Homestead is a driver of the 88 car for Junior Motorsports, Connor Zillage. Connor Zillage only made 2 starts so far in 2024, but he won at Watkins Glen and finished in the top 5 at Kansas. I think Connor Zillage is going to be fast this weekend. Every time he's gotten behind the wheel of the car, he always impresses. And he's going to have some experience of running the Truck Series race with Henderson Motorsports, which will be a Spire-prepared truck. That experience on the track will really help him out in major and massive ways. I think Connor Zillage will contend for a top 5, and it would not shock me or surprise me if he does get his 2nd win in 3 starts this weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway. The second driver to watch out for this weekend at Homestead is a driver of the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Eric Almirola. Eric Almirola had a little bit of a disappointing performance this past weekend in Las Vegas. I expected him to be a lot better, but I think he's going to turn it around. The JGR cars have been really strong at the mile and a half so far this year, which I think will lead Eric Almirola to be running up inside the top 10 at least. He's been all right here in the NASCAR Cup Series in the past, but I think because the 20 team's been strong here at times, I think that Eric Almirola will contend at least for a top 5 and maybe a chance to get his 3rd win of 2024 this weekend. The third driver to watch out for this weekend at Homestead is a driver of the 1 car for Junior Motorsports, Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer is won the last time we were here at Homestead Miami Speedway, and I do think this is a track where he can definitely turn it around. He's been all right here in other starts in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in the past, and I think with JRM showing some speed as of recently, I think that Sam Mayer will be a major threat and contender, and I think he'll have a solid chance and a pretty good opportunity to pick up his 4th win of 2024 this weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway in the 1. And the 4th final driver that I think you should watch out for this weekend at Homestead is the driver of the 81 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith, while he has not won since earlier this year at Richmond, he's been super consistent. In the last 10 Xfinity Series races, I believe he's had 10 consecutive top 10 finishes. And he's coming off of having around a top 5 finish this past weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I think he's going to have a good chance and opportunity to win this weekend as lock his way into Championship 4. He's been all right here in the Truck Series in the past, and I think he ran really good here last year as well. So I think Chandler Smith is going to be fast, and I think he will contend for a potential 3rd win of 2024 this weekend at Homestead. So, those are my race picks for the 2024 Credit One NASCAR Amex Credit Card 300 at Homestead. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Josh Williams, Jesse Love. My underdog picks are Ryan Truex, Shane Van Gisbergen. My winner's pick is Cole Custer. And the ones to watch out for, Connor Zillage, Eric Almirola, Sam Mayer, and Chandler Smith. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be it for the Race 6 video for the 2024 Credit One NASCAR Amex Credit Card 300 at Homestead Miami Speedway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, and if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. List description below that, and comment your picks below for this weekend at Homestead. Let me know your suck picks, let me know your underdog picks, let me know your winner's pick, and let me know drivers you're watching out for this weekend at Homestead. Let me know your picks in the comments below. Tomorrow, the channel will see race picks for the Straight Talk Wireless 400 at Homestead. You also will see another video, that being the paint scheme video. If any major news breaks throughout the next couple days, we'll discuss it here live. There either will be a NASCAR news video dropping on Friday or the top 10 remaining free agents on the market for 2024 going into 2025. And then also you'll have likely see reactions to Xfinity Series qualifying from Homestead Miami Speedway. Got a lot of great content dropping over the course of the next couple days that I can't wait for you guys to check out as we take you to Homestead Homestead, Miami. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.